Hi, Schlockmeisters fans. We're going into horror here, deep horror. It's called Cannibal Holocaust. We're going to watch the Grindhouse releasing deluxe edition, the most controversial movie ever made. Let's watch. Some found footage of a film crew that was heading down to the Amazon.
Yeah, provided we come back in one piece. All right.
And off they go.
Those are the last pictures we have. 2 months have passed since they were last heard from. Are they still alive?
Here's some, again, found footage, I guess, of the guys in the jungle. Anyway, they never came back, so Professor Monroe is now headed there to investigate.
Well, do you think you could turn the... Thanks. Finding them alive.
The rescuers are going in.
Who's to say? The only thing I know is we're going to risk our lives to save those fuckers. Let's go see the Yakumo.
Great warriors, these young boys.
They watch as this guy attacks a female and kills her. And tosses her in a boat. It appears this native, he's got a film roll around his neck.
Pretend you see nothing.
And they're looking for those films. They spot some natives about to cannibalize somebody. And here we see the tree people.
Although they welcomed us into their territory, continue to behave strangely towards us, with a mixture of fear. Call for such atrocious retribution. I know our lives are hanging by a thread, but I can't turn back without at least trying to recover the footage that Alan Yates and the others paid.
They watch as the savages butchered somebody, and then they're forcing Dr. Monroe to take a bite. Later on, they're hungry and they need to eat, so they decide to hunt a turtle. Not exactly a hard thing to hunt. And they have turtle for dinner. Gotta eat. One of their guys gets bit by a snake and dies. Before he dies, they try to chop off his leg to prevent the poison from spreading through his body. It's to no avail, though. I'm not sure where our heroes are now, but they're in some sort of village where they'd shot this guy, Holmes. Just like Cambodia, he said. So the natives try to flee, and like I said, these assholes are going to get what they deserve. And our hero assholes decide to film the whole thing joyously. Here we got some natives cutting a baby out of the womb of this pregnant woman. The asshole guys are also attacking and assaulting a native woman, while the woman with them is trying to stop them. Yeah, the assholes have guns too. Oh, but they got one of them. Well, like you saw, the cannibals got one of them, and now they're chopping him up, and they're going to make food out of him. Good for them. The woman, Faye, is next. They capture her, and she's going to be the next meal. Once they get her head off, of course. Watching the last of the bit of the found footage, which shows the last guy apparently getting it too. Alright, let's talk about this film, Cannibal Holocaust. First, a shout out to my pal Mark down in Georgia thank you for sending me this. I'd never seen it before, and I found out why I'd never seen it before. It had never been released on VHS in this country. I think this is one of those video nasties in the UK. It never even got released there, I don't think. But again, most of these cannibal movies did get releases in here under various titles and such. This one did not. I believe it made its debut on video in this country on DVD. I got this here. It's from Grindhouse releasing a nice little double DVD here with a whole bunch of extra stuff. I believe it's released on Blu-ray since then as well. So anyway, the movie itself was actually not as gruesome and bad as I thought it was going to be. Bad in terms of gory and stuff. It did have plenty of gore and it was brutal. It's kind of like one of the very first like found footage type movies, like the Blair Witch Project type of thing, where these guys, half the film was them trying to find this footage, and then half of it was actually watching the footage. So it was kind of choppy and shaky camera kind of stuff, that kind of thing. Lots of nudity in this movie. A lot of nudity from the natives and such. Some graphic nudity as well in this movie. There's some rapes, some assaults. There was animals killed in this movie, real life animals. Turtle was slaughtered, some sort of little monkey thing. It's just a really brutal film. Yeah, the gore is really good in this movie. Again, it's not as bad as I think some people think it is, but it's brutal. The second disc on here has a lot of cool stuff. There's all kinds of trailers and things, audio commentary. The coolest thing I thought, there's some interviews here from a couple of the cast members. One of the guy, the lead guy, Kerman, I think is his last name, Robert Kerman. He was a porn actor, and then he got into some mainstream a little bit, and then he went back to porn. But there's a really cool one from a guy named Gabriel York, Carl Gabriel York. He played, I think Alan Yates was his character name in this movie. He was like a 50-minute interview, and I watched actually a good chunk of it. He was actually pretty entertaining. A lot of good stories there about how he, this was like the first feature film he did. He was in New York, and the reason he got the job was because the previous actor had quit, and they had all the outfits and shoes and everything for him, and this guy fit the outfit. Kind of like Greg Brady as Johnny Fever, or Johnny, whatever his name was, in that Brady Bunch episode. So anyway, I digress. So anyway, it's called Cannibal Holocaust. Again, this is a pretty good release if you can find this one, although I do believe it's on Blu-ray now. Again, thank you, Mark, for providing this to me. I'd never seen it before, and I'm glad I've seen it now. So, pretty decent film. Check it out. It's called Cannibal Holocaust. Let me know what you think about it. Leave some comments down below. We'll talk about it. Bye.